I was just checking. I've not seen John for a while today, but I'm hoping he will call tonight. He did say he would not know a lot of NBA questions. I was like, that's okay. But everyone feels like Arthur will have us covered. I will say, though, that this game was made in... Hello, are you ready? Are you prepared?
If there was anything you know about the NBA, it's me.
Okay, but what about up to 1993? Because that's when this game was made, 1993. Okay?
Yes. I've been watching basketball since the 80s.
Okay, so this would be right in the timeline that you probably would have seen. I mean, I don't know how much farther would it go back, but what are these coins?
Before you get started, where did you get that shirt?
This was in that lot. Remember I hold it? Mm-hmm. I feel like I was talking to Jerry. It means like magna cum loudly. I think. All right, there's a lot of questions. Let me hear a sip first.
Bring them on.
Oh, it's about to be brought in. First question.
Okay.
So remember, like, if I don't know if it changed after. So for instance, this question is, which player holds the NBA record for the highest field goal percentage in a single season? So this would be up to...
Now I do know that was broken already.
Yeah.
It was broken by LeBron James. So the biggest field goal percentage, it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So up till 1993, though, your options are Dennis Rodman, Bailey Howell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Buck Williams. Oh, this might be on the card too.
Wilt Chamberlain.
You're right. From what team did the Celtics acquire Robert Parrish? Portland, Philadelphia, Utah, or Golden State?
I know this one. I know. Give me those names again. I know that one.
Portland, Philadelphia, Utah, or Golden State?
It was Portland.
It was Golden State.
Damn.
What player retired on August 18, 1992? Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, or John Lucas?
Say those names again.
August 18, 1992.
I know that.
Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Robert Parrish.
What I can tell you that is it was not Magic Johnson because he retired in 91.
You're right, it wasn't.
So I know the answer. It's Larry Bird.
You're right! Wow, you're already doing better than I thought you would. Okay. How many 20-second timeouts is a team allowed per half? 0, 1, 2, or 4?
Well, it's easy. It's 4.
It's 1.
1.
It's easy. Well, maybe they changed it, you know.
Yeah, because the timeouts are now, they have 8 timeouts. First it'd be, and then but then it'd be full sometimes, and then also they have 20-second timeouts. But if it goes into overtime, they have 2 timeouts. It doesn't go to their full 15 minutes. When it's in overtime, they go to 10 minutes.
Who holds the NBA Finals record for most points scored in one half of a game? Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, Larry Bird, or Magic Johnson?
Oh, shit. Let me tell you something, Estelle. I've seen a lot of finals.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that it was not. I know it wasn't Clyde.
Did they bring back the weakest link?
Because he tried twice, but
I was looking for Real Housewives the other night, and the weakest link was on, and It was like season 11. I was like, didn't they just cancel this show in like 1992 or something?
Okay, Stella.
It's Michael Jordan.
I didn't answer yet.
Oh. You would have run out of time anyway.
And since you just gave me the answer, it's Michael Jordan.
Oh, that's right. How did you know?
Because you just told me, and I didn't answer yet.
Who holds the Lakers' record of 1,712 rebounds in one season? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, A.C. Green, Daryl Imhoff, or Wilt Chamberlain?
I know it wasn't Wilt. I know it was not Wilt. So I'm going to say it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
It's Wilt! Boom! You was wrong. What kind of a name is Wilt? Is it German?
I don't know, but let me just tell you, Stella, he was a damn good player. Even though he couldn't win a championship back in the 60s when him and Bill Russell played against each other, because Bill had his number every time. Now, he obviously sold, though, Wilt Chamberlain. He died in 99.
Who led the Bulls in scoring average per game from 1969 to 70 to 76 to 76? Bob Love, Bob Boozer, Artis Gilmore, Chet Walker.
Now that I don't know because
it's still Chicago. I mean, it's the state where you're from.
I'm going to guess this one because I don't know that one, because I've been watching the Bulls ever since the Jordan era. I wasn't even born at that time. So I'm going to give me the names again.
Bob Love, Bob Boozer, Artis Gilmore, Chet Walker.
Bob Boozer.
Bob Love. Who is Orlando's dance team named, or what is Orlando's dance team named? The Magic Girls, the Sunshine Girls, the Electric Magic, Orlando's Finest.
Shit! I should know this because let me just say this, Stella. I should know this because who was my first favorite team? The Orlando Magic, because there's a one man, Shaquille O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal, one man.
I hear he is so nice and so generous. Like he gets kids like their like Christmas presents. When I was in the last time I was in the post office, they had a little place for kids to give their letters to Santa, like a little mailbox. And I thought, I wish I could just like get them all what they wanted. But I feel like that's something that Shaquille O'Neal would do.
Well, that's cool.
It's Magic Girls, but don't you feel like that's kind of...
I didn't answer yet.
Because you didn't know it. Listen, they probably changed the name since then because that's bigotry. Because don't you think that, what about guys? What about men? What about non-binary? But listen,
they did change it. They changed it to the hang on.
They have this new brand in the stores. It's called like Hims and Hers or whatever. So they have like Hers shampoo. And it's like, but if you're non-binary, then
all right. Let's keep it going.
Okay. Who was the first NBA team to choose a female player in the college draft? The Indiana Pacers, the New Orleans Jazz, Denver Nuggets, or Chicago Bulls? Ooh, a lady.
I don't know this one, so I'm gonna guess the New Orleans Jazz.
You're right. See, I should let you guess more often instead of telling you the answer, because
that was the first team that you don't know about the New Orleans Jazz. They used to play in New Orleans and they moved to Utah.
What or who is the Orlando Magic's mascot? The Wizard, Stuff the Magic Dragon, Marty Magic, or Dunk the Skunk?
Marty Magic.
Stuff the Magic Dragon.
I should have known that one.
Stuff your magic dragon.
My ass was a Magic fan for 14 years.
Did you hear that Mark Cuban is like selling his what's his team called?
The Dallas Mavericks.
The Fluffs, the Mavericks. And people think that he's gonna run for president.
He should run for president for Shark Tank. that shit.
I'm trying to go with like days that is in your area of expertise. I don't know how to say this name. What team traded? Is it Manute Bol? Manute Bol to the Philadelphia 76ers in 1990. Washington Bullets, Sacramento Kings, Portland Trail Blazers, or Golden State Warriors?
Golden State Warriors.
Right.
Stella, I know the teams I knew the teams he played for. He played for the Washington. He was added to the Washington Bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. Then he was traded to the Golden State Warriors. Then back to Philly. And then his last game was against when he was with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Damn, they trade people a lot in the NBA, don't they?
Yeah, and Stella, people say that centers can't shoot threes. Well, let me tell you something. Manute Bol can shoot threes back in the day.
Who was the 1992 NBA Sixth Man of the Year? Dan Majerle, Sarunas Marciulionis, Detlef Schrempf, or John Starks? These names really roll off the tongue, don't they?
Starks. John Starks.
No, it's the Schrempf.
Detlef Schrempf.
Detlef, you heard of him?
Yes, I do. He was a damn good German player. He played for the Pacers and he played for Seattle.
Who was named the NBA's most improved player in 1989 to 90? Sean Kemp, Harvey Grant, Ronnie Cycli.
Ronnie Cycli. That name is Ronnie Cycli.
Ronnie Cycli or Tim Hardaway?
No,
he knows how to pronounce all these people he knows like another language.
What was that? What were the first two names?
Sean Kemp, Harvey Grant, Ronnie Cycli, Tim Hardaway.
I think it was the Rain Man, Sean Kemp.
No, it was the one you corrected me on.
Ronnie
Cycli? Yeah. On March 9th, 1990, the Lakers became the second club in NBA history to do what? Have 11 players score in double figures, have 6 players foul out, reach 25 million in home attendance, or register 2,000 victories. And that the question again is, on March 9th, 1990, the Lakers became the second club in NBA history to do what?
That is one hard question to answer because it seems like before I give you my answer, don't you dare tell me that answer.
Okay, I won't.
Let me just tell you about this, about that.
Okay.
back in the early
That history
80s,
lesson.
the Lakers were known as Showtime. And they won so many titles.
Why am I taking the top
and
sound?
lost so many titles. They had so many battles with the Boston Celtics. They had a shocking loss in the Western Conference Finals in 1985 against Ralph Sampson.
That was Kobe's fault.
What?
It's like the only thing I know about the Lakers. It had that racist old guy.
This was back in the. I'm talking about the 80s Showtime Lakers. But as far as everything else, they have done it all. So, in my vantage point, I'm going to say the answer is A.
No, it's registered 2,000 victories. Your vantage point is wrong. And you should know that because that's your team.
It used to be in my team.
Yeah, back in that year of 1990, it was your team.
No, it wasn't.
So it was still Orlando?
Back when Shaq was drafted. Mm-hmm. Back then, it was Jordan all the way.
How many straight years did Michael Jordan lead all vote getters for the NBA All-Star Game? 3, 5, 7, or 9?
This man has so many votes. So many votes.
Do you see his son is on Real Housewives of Miami? He's dating that Larsa Pippen. She is so dumb. She is so stupid.
Larsa Pippen. That must be Scottie Pippen's daughter.
Ex-wife.
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. Oh, so basically, how many? Stella, they were never gonna not vote him on the All-Star game, and basically he was on top of the mountain on the All-Stars. So the answer is 9.
Where did I put that card? Oh, it's right here. 7. Wrong.
How the hell could he have a 7 when everybody was voting high on him to even go into the?
Maybe they felt 7 was enough. Like, let's not him get too big-headed.
Oh no! They were not big-headed because let me just tell you this: the only time he was not even in the All-Star game was when he got injured in 1985.
Okay. Which LA Clipper picked 124th in the 86 draft made the team's opening night starting lineup that year? Stefford Johnson, Tim Kepton, Dwayne Poley, or Reggie Williams?
Shit, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about the Clippers. Because let me just tell you, Estella, the only LA team that they gave a damn about were the Lakers. They didn't give a shit about the Clippers. You want to know why? Because they always lose every time.
Oh my God, that is so rude. Half of my audience is Clippers fans. They're going to be so mad. It's Tim Kempton.
Thank you. That one I didn't know. The only person who I knew who used to play for the Clippers, well, 2 people, were Mark Jackson, Danny Manning, and also a couple more who used to play for him, Michael Olowokandi, Darius Miles, and I don't know why the hell that they traded this guy away, Blake Griffin. And Chris Paul.
Do you know that the average woman in Guatemala?
Oh, look, wait a minute, Stella. I got that wrong. It wasn't a Chris Paul. It was Brian James.
Cool. Anyway, do you know the average woman in Guatemala qualifies for dwarfism because they're so short? But I feel like the NBA, they should have some like representation. They should have some Guatemalans on their team, especially Guatemalan ladies if they, make it like more, if they identify as male, if that's how they do it. Because do you notice that the NBA, it's mostly black people? And I feel like it's not fair for black people to have all the talent.
You got a problem with that?
Yes, you have an uneven distribution of the talent.
Stella, whatever is going in your head, you gotta get it out of there. Because Stella,
I'm just saying, how come there aren't any Guatemalan ladies on the NBA teams? That's all I'm saying.
Stella, everything was going good until you started saying that. No. I'm cutting you off right there. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because Stella, let me just tell you something. You don't think there was white people there? You're damn right there was white people there. I'm gonna give you a lot of white the people that were great in the NBA. John Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Tom Chambers. Tom Chambers. I got on Mark Jackson, and they say white people can't jump. Well, he can.
Who said that? Let me tell you something. I'm mostly white. Watch this. No!
Stella, and there's also Britt Berry. There's also Britt Berry. Girl, I could just go on and tell you some of these other great white basketball players.
Okay, but don't you think that maybe they should do one year that the guys will be the cheerleaders? Like the guys will be the, like, what do they call them in the Lakers? Oh, the Laker girls. The guys will be like the Laker guys. And then the Laker girls will be doing the basketball just for fairness, equality. Isn't that what our ancestors died for?
I don't like getting into conversations.
So then Paula Abdul could play basketball.
Stella, Paula Abdul did shit for the Lakers, and he choreographed all those all their dances.
Honestly, I just think that there should be fairness for opportunity. Like, I don't think it's fair that certain sports, like riding horses, because horses are so expensive. It's like only select people can even get in that sport, you know, that could afford that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't think that girls should be on the NBA team if they're not qualified. But the only thing I really think about for fairness is that there should be opportunity for
Stella,
all income backgrounds, you know?
Stella, they are treating the women like NBA teams. That's why they got the WNBA.
Yeah, but why do they have to have a W? Why can't they be the NBA and the men's can be the MNBA?
Because that's stupid. At least we have a woman in NBA league. Come on, Stella.
All right. Who was the 1991 NBA Rookie of the Year? Dee Brown, Lionel Simmons, Derek Coleman, or Kendall Gill?
Dee Brown. Derek
Coleman. Do you know about the Olympics basketball stuff? Because there's some Olympic questions here, but I didn't know if you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about the Olympic one. I'm gonna zip you up right there. Let me tell you something about the 1991 Dream Team. I'm gonna tell you this about the Dream Team, and that was Magic Johnson's last time being a player
because he got the AIDS.
I was gonna tell you that was the last time Magic Johnson picked up a basketball for 5 years until '96 because
he should have picked up a condom.
Lord, he fucked me up one more time.
That's like all everybody knows about the NBA.
Let me tell you something. Now, can I say my thing?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. During that '91 Dream Team in Barcelona, Stella, they did not just beat those teams; they annihilated them. Every single one of those countries were annihilated by that Dream Team USA. They annihilated them. They annihilated every one of them to get the gold medal. And it was on those, and it was on that Dream Team: Jordan, Bird, Barkley, Magic Johnson.
So they have Olympic medals?
Yes, they did win Olympic gold.
I'm gonna see if there's another Olympic question. If you know about the Olympics.
They annihilated that. They annihilated every country in that Olympic. Yes.
What Phoenix player had the highest single game point total in 1989 to 90? Tom Chambers, Kevin Johnson, Jeff Hornacek, or Dale Majerle?
Like Tom Chambers.
Yes, you're right. Looking for Olympic ones to see if. When is the next Olympics? Is it next year?
Yep, in Paris.
Paris. I thought it was going to be in like Los Angeles.
No, Stella. They vote on who gets it. Like in 2020, Tokyo won it, and it's every 4 years. So 2019. And in 2016, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil won it. And it's not just the summer. And it's not just the Summer Olympic Games, Stella. There's also the Winter Olympics.
Do you ever watch soccer?
The only time I watch soccer is when Team USA plays.
Because I saw I think there's going to be like a documentary about soccer coming out. Like what's it called? Because I was looking for a trailer this morning, and I saw like a bunch of other like new trailers, and let me see, what is it called?
Oh yeah. And speaking of trailers, Stella, I cannot fucking believe that they are that they are making another Indiana Jones movie. Another Indiana Jones.
Really? I haven't even seen one of them.
I've seen one.
Why don't they have any new ideas? I forget what it's called, but it's going to be something about like not even like soccer, but like slavery or death or something.
It's about a team who were losers trying to go to the, I think, World Cup. I know what you're talking about because I've seen a commercial.
Yeah, I didn't see a commercial, but I saw the poster and then a description. I had to go to all kinds of websites to find like trailers. I'm looking for more Olympic ones. I'm sorry. Of 6 possible, how many times was Shaquille O'Neal voted Rookie of the Month? So there's 6 possible times. 0, 2, 4, or 6.
It's my boy. It's my boy here. Let me think, Stella. Okay, let me think. And Chad,
I'm just gonna go ahead and answer for. No, just kidding. I thought it would piss me off.
Let me think.
I'm letting you think.
The 4 answers were 0, 2, 4, and 6, right?
Yes.
See my boy for 4 years, baby. I'm gonna say it like at the top of my head. Four.
You're right. You got that right. What did you just close your eyes and it comes to you? You're like, your search the file cabinets of your mind.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. When Shaq was drafted, I followed him with every wherever every team he went. From 1992 to 1996, I was a Magic fan for 4 years. From 5, and from 1996 to 2004, I was a Lakers fan for 8 long years. A year, when Shaq went to Miami, 1 year. Phoenix, 1 year. Boston, that 1 year. And finally, his last one was at Cleveland, 1 year. It's like I told you, Stella, wherever Shaq went, I followed him. And
okay. But did you see the movie where he played like a genie or something?
Yes, Kazam. But I did see him in that basketball movie, which was damn good.
Hoop Dreams.
Blue Chips.
What? 7'4"? 7'4"? What the hell? What are they feeding these people?
Stella, there are taller people other than that.
Center won the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award in 84 and 89. Mark Eaton, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Benoit Benjamin, or Rick Smits.
I'm gonna tell you.
How do these people get into cars?
I'm gonna tell you.
Not sports
Stella,
cars. Those are like.
Stella.
They couldn't ride F1.
I've seen a lot of other senators like that. One of them in particular is my boy Shaq and also Sean Bradley. But to answer your question, it's Mark Eaton.
You're right. How did you know that?
Because every time people try to jump over, and yes, Stella, he was a white center. Every time they try to like jump over him, he grabs the ball from their hands. Except for when Kevin Johnson played him in Utah, Kevin Johnson was short. He jumped over him and he dumped it right on his face.
You know how sometimes, like in football, they're like people beat each other up. Has there ever been a fight in basketball?
Yeah.
There's like all that squeaking, but did they ever just be like, "Your mama"?
No, Stella, fighting. Shit. You want to talk about fighting? Talk about the fights that the New York Knicks had back in the 70s with anybody, with any team.
What team drafted Scottie Pippen in 1987? Phoenix, Chicago, Washington, or Seattle?
That's easy. It's Chicago.
It's Seattle.
No.
Yes.
You got to do Chicago.
No, it's. I'm sorry. What does this say?
Then who the hell traded for him to go to Chicago? Who the hell did he trade him for? Hold on, Stella. I gotta look it up and see who traded for Scotty for him to go to Chicago. Hang on.
I'm gonna look for my Olympic questions.
He drafted to Seattle. All right. Okay. Scottie Pippen. Okay, Scottie Pippen. Drafted to Seattle. Okay. Drafted by Seattle. And trade. And Chelsea selected him in the first round of the NBA of playoffs. And so
Stella's right.
He was drafted to the Sonics, but then he was traded in a trade by the 8th pick for Olden Polynice.
The question.
So they drafted Olden in Chicago, but then they traded Odin from Chicago to Seattle for Scotty.
Who was Odin? Was that a good trade?
If you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 championships that the Bulls won, then the answer is not just a yes, but a oh hell yes.
How many gold medals does Patrick Ewing have? 0, 1, 2, or 3? There's an Olympic question.
No, I don't think. Was he even in your dream team? Because I know that John Starks, he wasn't in it. I'm going to say 0.
2.
He was with the dream team.
Who led the NBA in rebounds during the 1991 to 1992 season? Karl Malone, Dennis Rodman, David Robinson, or Charles Barkley?
Dennis Rodman.
Yes, I only know him from on what was the show with Donald Trump? The Apprentice. He got pretty far.
Let me tell you something, Stella.
Didn't Trump tell him to go negotiate with North Korea though? For Dennis Rodman, right?
I don't know why the hell he went there. Thank God he got out of there. But let me tell you something, Stella.
They like him.
let me just tell you something, Stella. Long before Stella, when he was with Detroit at the time, he didn't have no tattoos. He did not dye his hair, nothing like that. He was just
the piercings.
He was just plain old Dennis. But then, like when his Pistons career was over at the time, that's when he started changing his. Getting all those tattoos, the earrings.
But you know what? I could see doing that because you make the other people afraid of you. Like, they'll be afraid to, like, take the ball from you or whatever because you got all those, like, tattoos. People be like, oh, he's seen some shit, you know?
Stella,
he put holes in his own face.
Let me just tell you something. Dennis was changing himself. But then...
He'll pee on my face while I'm sleeping.
So, but the man can play. He did win 2 titles with the Pistons, and he won 3 more when he was with the Bulls.
I'm looking for...
And he had been into some legal shit.
Okay. How much was Charlotte's NBA expansion fee to join the NBA? $100,000, $1 million, $12.6 million, or $32.5 million?
That I don't know, so I'm going to guess...
he was a janitor?
I'm going to say $1 million.
$32.5 million. You know, I feel like I was going to say, if we could just...
They spent that much money for that team back in the 90s?
If we could just pull our pennies together, we could start our own basketball team. And you would be the, what do you call it, the quarterback?
No, the owner, the GM, but the Stella.
You know what? This is why only rich people get to own teams.
They spent that much money on the then old Charlotte Hornets, because back in the day, I sort of did like those old school Charlotte Hornets. They had Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, they had Kendall Gill, Muggsy Bogues, Dell Curry. And if you don't know who Dell Curry is, that's Stephen Curry's dad.
Who's Stephen Curry?
What did you say? Did you just say who Stephen Curry is?
Yeah.
Why don't you look up his stats? You'll know who he is.
Listen, there's a problem with basketball. There's too many points. You can't watch a game with that many points and that much squeaking.
What?
I'm just telling you. That's not my thing.
Oh, yes, you can. Stella, Will Chamberlain back in 1960 or something scored 100 points.
You know what they should do it while rollerblading?
Kobe Bryant back in 2000 or was it 98, 99 scored 81 points. Michael Jordan scored so many points throughout his career. That's why he got all those scoring titles. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar held on to the best scoring record until LeBron James broke it. So Stella, yes, you can score a lot of points. I've seen a lot of people score 50 points, double-double, 60 points, double-double. And in 1985, in the first round of the playoffs, that was the first time that Michael, was 1986 or 87. That was the first time Michael Jordan set foot on in a playoff game, game one, versus the Boston Celtics. Even though they lost the game, that man scored 55 points in that game.
I'm not seeing anything of that Houston team, that Cubans team. Were they not around in 93?
Yes, they were. They've been around since the 80s.
Oh, I haven't seen any questions about them yet.
I haven't heard no questions about the Rockets. I didn't even hear no questions about the New York Knicks.
What is the individual career record for most made field goals? Are there field goals?
Yes.
Okay, 7,633, 10,001, 15,837, or 21,897.
Let's see.
How the Mavericks have.
It's C. I gave my answer. It's C.
You're right. That is a lot.
Stella, it's not just. It depends on the shots that you make. You can make jumpers. You can make hook shots. You can make fadeaways. You can make layups. You can make free throws. Make threes, and most importantly of all, you can slam dunk. And that score as points percentage.
Who was the 1993 NBA Rookie of the Year? Jimmy Jackson, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, or Tom Gugliotta?
'92 Rookie of the Year. I know it wasn't Shaq. Shaq was drafted in 1992 too. So that would have been in his first year. Wrong about Shaq. That wasn't Shaq. And I know.
What does that say? What does that say on the screen? What does that say? It says you wrong.
Shaq.
Wow. And I was like, wow, this is your boy. Oh, my boy Shaq. I know everything about Shaq. I saw the movie Shazam 9 times.
Stella, wait a minute. How the hell could that be Shaq when Shaq was drafted?
You know what? I'm gonna tweet him right now. I'm gonna sign up for Twitter and tweet Shaq. Your boy has let you down. He don't know anything about you. Oh no, Shaq's tweeted me back. Crying
great.
emoji.
That's what you're gonna just do that to me. Okay?
No. All right. Well, I got to do at least one more so you can end it on a win tonight. Are you gonna sing a basketball song tonight?
No. So no.
There are no songs about basketball, are there?
Well, give me the last one.
I should have put aside more of the Olympic ones because I was thinking, the Olympics isn't the NBA that cheated. Who was born on March 22nd, 1972 in Landstuhl, West Germany? Shaquille O'Neal, Jason Kidd, Glenn Robinson, or Sean Bradley?
Sean Bradley.
You're right!
And he's white.
You did very good, really. And you're such a sports. I still have so many questions. There's so many questions in here, but I got to give other people a chance to call. And
yeah, I know. Let's get this prayer started. Lord, yes, Lord, I still know my NBA. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I don't remember. I need people to know that Shaq was supposed to be even though he was drafted in 1992.
I don't think God minds your NBA trivia facts. If you know any of them, God still loves you.
Yeah, well, anyway, Lord, here I am. I'm here at home, chilling with Stella, loving her, love her shirt, love her socks,
My shirt.
Everything. And all I gotta say is, let's just count down the days until Christmas.
Are you going to be on the show tomorrow?
Yes, because
I got new toys yesterday. Did you see those weights for the nipples? Those were so heavy.
Yeah, I know. I saw them.
And you people think I don't lift weights.
Lord, that's gonna be hurtful, but I know she's gonna show us on date night tomorrow, and I'll be ready. But anyway, like I was saying, is we love Stella, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Now, this is one of two songs that I saw that I never sang to you not once.
A new song.
So, and everybody's gonna know who this is. So, you know, Stella, I always think of you as just one thing, love. But there's one question I have is, one giant question. What is love?
L is for the way you look.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
It's like a club jams.
Yeah. Now, I don't know why you're not there. And you my love, but you don't care. If what is right and what is wrong, give me a sign. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Everyone knows that. That was Hathaway. What is love? That was off of the soundtrack of A Night at the Roxbury.
It didn't answer what love is, though. It just kept saying, "What is love?"
That's how that guy made that song back in '94. Now here's the other one. Oh yeah, speaking of which, hey yo everybody, Survivor Series was great. last Saturday. We saw Randy Orton come back, and my jaw dropped when CM Punk came back.
Did you bet any money on these games? Did you win any money?
No.
Did you bet any Halloween candy?
Nope. Stella.
John just wrote me he was having dinner. Or he said, I'm having dinner.
Stella.
See you when I get back.
I told you a lot of nice stuff. How you're sexy, how you're beautiful, how you're wonderful. But there's one other word that I have forgotten to tell you what you are. Stella, you're outstanding. Girl, you're looking sweeter now. You got it every day, girl. Wish that I could love you now in a special way. You light my fire. I feel alive with you, baby. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied. Outstanding. You're outstanding. You knock me out. Excited. I'm excited, baby. It makes me want to shout. You're so lucky. Good to have you all alone. That was the Gap Band. Outstanding.
So John wrote me at 6:44, having dinner, see you when I get back, so he should call when he gets back. So that's like, I don't know, 20-something minutes ago. So I don't think he's back yet. So I'm going to let you know a secret. When John calls, I'm planning on doing Jets trivia with him because he said he doesn't know anything about the NBA. And I thought to myself, well, what could you expect he would know about? I'm like, the Jets. So you guys can play along if you know anything about the Jets. I mean, I don't, but I have.
Is he talking about that singing group?
No, the football team. So.
The New York Jets.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe for you next week, maybe we could always do more of these, or maybe I could do Redskins trivia maybe for you because they were your team for a long time.
Yeah, until they change their damn name.
I know, but it'll be up until then.
Let me just tell you about the New York Jets. The only thing that I know about them is that, well, Joe Namath guaranteed them a Super Bowl win, and they got it.
Well, we'll see what you know when I ask the questions in the chat. They should be home soon. But let's see. Okay, take another call in the meantime. Okay, love you.
Love you too.
I think he did pretty great. What do you think? Cherry wrote me like I'm gonna listen to Arthur get everyone. You could say he got the slam dunk. Okay, the phone line is open. I don't know when he'll be back, but when I call in a few weeks, can you do monster? Is there trivia that? I mean, if there is, yeah, sure. Why don't you call right now? Monster truck trivia, yeah. I got the whipped cream. I was in bed this morning. I was like all, like cool. I know it was only like it was 69 in the house when I got up. But I'm nervous to put the heat on because I don't want to get like the smell from like the dirty vents. And so I just got like a coffee and gotten like in the bed till it got warmer. And then I went back to sleep. Oh, your mom is still there? Oh no, I just hung up on whoever called. I meant to click to talk. Okay, call again, or I could call you back once. I'm calling you. Yeah, you know what? You did have a lot right, though. You really did.
Hello?
Hello! I had to call you back. Sorry I hung up.
Oh, yeah, look, all day. Oh.
So you got the new car battery?
Yeah, I got the new car battery. Luckily it was just the battery went dead.
You feel better? Got one like on the list. I was thinking about you. That guy wrote me this picture of a cat. I don't know if I could show it. It's like a cat. Let me see. I have to describe it because I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. You know, it's. But I thought of you with like your art. You know. Okay. So it's God, they go back a ways. Okay.
I'm gonna check if my mod is back.
You lost your mod? Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
I'm getting glitches and stuff.
A cat dressed. You know, I'm just gonna show you. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Okay, it's a cat of some sort, but otherwise it's like a hairy lady.
It's,
a hairy lady cat. With boobs, but not like the multiple nipples that cats would have for all the kittens. Like it would have more boobs. Anyway, and the cat lady is walking an actual wolf. The wolf doesn't have boobs. So he wrote me this picture and said, some AI art I did. And I said, no. Then I said, how did you do that? And he just said, I've been learning to use AI. I've been learning how to use AI tools. I can do a lot of stuff with AI now. And then he wrote, or then he sent me this picture. That's mainly what I use. Here's my quick attempt to create a cartoon version of you. Using name and descriptors. But it's like, that's all of them have like stars. I think they take the name Stella, and I like that because Stella means star. But they all have like this like star background. He does have the black hair. So that's when I said to him, can you do a walrus holding a thimble? So when this would have been what, Monday? This was after I got banned for that on the last channel. And it was like right away he sent these two. Okay, that I posted on the page. I had to ask him. I said, "Can I post them?" And he said, "Yeah, I have to leave his watermark over." Okay, no problem. But I was gonna say for you, like with your comic books, and like if it would help you using this program, but then I wonder if it ever puts out the same image. I mean, it kind of does because he was doing these other ones after. Like, I had wanted one with a brownie or something. Like, so he did these. And again, like they have like a lot of stars, but like this one has no mouth. Like she has no lips. I don't understand that style of drawing where you look like an old man with dentures. What?
That's a facial expression right there. A surprise look. So,
but it's like yeah, no.
It is missing a lip, and AI doesn't necessarily that's exactly what you asked for.
Yeah.
And
I don't know anything about all the like GPTs and all that stuff, but I just know like when I saw this, I thought it maybe could give you some inspiration for your art, or if you tried, like, how could someone have this much hair, like, without it ripping out? Anyway, it'd be very painful.
Yeah, that's animated version.
This one I love. This one is like me with my teddy.
Hello?
Uh-oh. And it got the green eyes this time, not the blue. I dress like me. Anyway, I was thinking, it's sexy. Well, I just try to think about like how in reality that would work. It seems more like those types of weaves, those types of like wigs. And I guess maybe people don't care about having real hair anymore because so many people's hair is fake that, it's just like an extension or wig. But, nowadays, I've never done this. So people do like where you glue eyelashes onto their, not just glue it temporarily like a strip, but they last like a little bit longer because it's adheved with like a more intense like pressing to your eye, so it extends like where if this was like my eyelash, it was like so it would extend that like up more, right? Because it's like stuck there. Well, it weighs it down too, so it comes down with your eyelash because it's still holding on to your eyelid, right?
Okay, so you're saying that you glue it to your eyelashes or to your eyelid?
Well, to your eyelashes, but the lash is connected to the lid anyway, so it's gonna, that's just basic physics. It would fall.
Oh, wouldn't it pull your eyelashes off?
Yes, it does. Yeah, and they're more than like they're sparser, and it's not good for you. But I don't know. Again, it's something like maybe they think men like it. I don't know. They find it sexy, but like if it would rip your hairs out of your head, where now you're having to glue hair to the other hair, the extensions, and it's gonna rip out more, and it just becomes a cycle. That's why I like a lot of blondes. They lose a lot of their hair. They end up doing extensions, but also end up cutting very short because a lot of it gets ripped out, and then when you have that thin hair, then it's a little better to have it shorter.
Just put on a wig like you put on a hat or something.
Well, if you feel a piece of hair from your head, right? If you feel just like a piece, right? Like you can't even see like that I'm holding one, and my hair is black, right? Uh-huh. So, and then imagine all the weight on that, and then that low to your feet, it's gonna pull a hair out of your head.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I was thinking if you want to do that, that's if you want it like that, that's fine. Just like it's just like wearing something. You know what I mean?
Well, like when you put it on a doll, it's made of plastic, but even a doll, if you brush the hair, it will come out. It will get thinner over time. It will pull out.
Yeah, want to like, if you want to remove it, you end up pulling your hair out. Or your eyelashes,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the equivalent that men do. That, like, the women do all this stuff. But I think, well, probably shaving, right? Shaving your face. Because women don't have to shave their face. And men, you could just let it grow. But why do guys shave their face? They don't want it to, like, fall out in their food. Does it get in the way?
Some hair, so the edges of the hair can end up going in the wrong direction. And if you want to keep your beard, that's one thing, but you need it to get the edges from growing closer to your nose or whatever, with your eyes.
Maybe when it comes down to it,
you won't have to be a wolf man or something.
Maybe when it comes down to it, women aren't as picky. Because, like, I feel like women will get, like, breast implants. And I feel like men would get breast implants, too, if women, like, demanded it. But women don't want that, Like,
so muscle implants.
Yeah, I think maybe that's true. Maybe they feel pressure for the muscle and all that.
Yeah, but you can tell that kind of look weird, kind of like a Looney Tunes cartoon. I don't know. Maybe it's surgery gone wrong or something.
I'm wondering if that's Amazon. I ordered a toothbrush. Did you order anything for Cyber Monday? I got a toothbrush and I got a DNA test or genetic test. I don't know when that'll be shipped, but those are the two things I ordered. But they might be hearing, the dogs might be hearing it if they're delivering that toothbrush.
So far, all I got was a battery.
A battery? They distract me. I shave because, like, in the winter time. Yeah, but I kind of feel also like when you look nicer, that men will treat you better. Like, I feel like women, they might treat you, maybe leaning a little bit more, all things being equal, maybe a little bit more nicer. But with men, definitely. Like, when I'm, like, putting an effort to look nice and not just, like, trying to, like, hide. Usually if it was, like, if I'm running out, if it was, like, after a show or something, and it's just by accident that I look nicer or something. Or I am, like, for you guys to, like, I can see the difference of, like, let me open the door for you. And, like, oh yeah. Like, and then when you're not trying to be, like be the most attractive woman in the room, like, when you're not making that kind of an effort, yeah, it is a different treatment. So maybe part of it is, if you get the implants or whatever it is, if that goes to everywhere, you can get who knows what, like, if you're treated better. But maybe for men, they're not really going to treat each other that much worse, Because I remember seeing a study that men view women as like the part of their brain that's like tools, like things, like objects you could use, and maybe the ones that you can't, like, use are not, like, good tools. So you want to be seen as, like, a good tool to be treated better. I guess, I don't know. This guy, I was in a Walgreens, and this guy was really nice to the guy in front of me, and the guy in front of me he printed out posters or something, like, because there were two men. There was the one buying the posters and the one ringing them up, and he's like, hey, where did you get these pictures? And it was like, oh, on Etsy, and maybe they were, like, anime or something. And he was just, like, so, like, nice of this guy. And then it was me, and I had, like, my glasses on. I had, like, pajamas on. I had, like, and it's just like, beep, beep, beep. Do you want a receipt? So, but I've been in like that same store and I was wearing like thigh highs, my hair all done and everything, and it's like, and the thing else I could help you with here, I take some extra bags. So like, it's very different, I guess. So that's probably why men shave or not, depending on how you get treated, I guess. But I mostly just like to stay home. Maybe that's why. But today I just lay in bed. Like I really couldn't want to go to the store. I didn't want to like get myself together. I just wanted to rest. And also when it's cold out, it's easier to just like want to stay in bed.
I think you're naturally beautiful.
Well, but the thing is, if you're giving off like more availability signals or the signals that you care, you know what I mean? Or signals like, for a woman, they used to call it like a resting bitch face, but I call it the resting Botox face. It's like you have no expression. That's kind of a defense, so people don't bother you. But one way that I think men pick up maybe not to bother you so much is like if you're not looking like, see, I don't like the phrase like asking for attention, but it kind of like if people perceive it that way. So you kind of like if you're wearing like a lot of bright colors, people are more likely to come up to you and be like, I love all the colors on your dress. But if you're not, then it's more like left alone because you kind of look like you want to be more left alone, I think.
Yeah, I get you.
It could be an American thing because I'll see people complain. Usually, like, foreign women will be like, American women, they'll wear, like, sweatpants and stuff. And it's like, that's so weird that, like, you would have a problem with that. I feel like I need to find a guy that I could wear sweatpants in the middle of the night going to Taco Bell, come back, take the pants off, just wear, like, panties, socks, or something. A t-shirt, one of his t-shirts, and it's fine. There's some... Okay, what is your Taco Bell order, and why is it so expensive? No, but really, like, people will be like, American women, like, I'm that guy. Yeah. No, really, but I remember Taco Bell. You could get like a lot of food for like $20.
Yeah,
you could get those little cinnamon twizzle sticks, a drink. You can get like a bunch of those burritos. Now it's like you get like one of the new specials. That's it. 4 chili wraps. I think I have one. I have a Del Taco here, and I have one. Also, I'll tell you what, though, the Del Taco has a really good burger. It does, because they'll have guacamole for the tacos or avocados and stuff. I like that. I'm like a big avocado person, but I only get it out because I can't do it at home because they're always hard or frozen, not right. So whenever I order from Subway, I always get avocado. Turkey with avocado. I'm all about that.
That's good.
So, how was work this week? Any interesting animals come in? Do you ever get any of those like do you ever get any pit bulls?
I think one pit bull.
They're allowed to bring pit bulls to the hotel?
They can bring any pets to the hotel. I mean,
Fila would go crazy.
Let me see. Once I turned the corner, I heard one storm right out of the room.
Yeah.
And I looked back, and the owner was calling them back in the room, and I think it was a female one. And it stopped to look at me like, I'm gonna get you.
Do you ever get free food at work?
Sometimes.
Do you ever get free little hotel shampoos? You're like, I'm not supposed to admit to taking all the bathrobes.
No, just if they give it away. I bought a TV. At the time they had a box TV. The last days of those TVs I bought. But like,
those TVs used to last.
Yeah.
I once had a TV that I broke very soon after getting it, one of those like delicate screens, and it's like, the fuck? I mean, granted, I threw a shoe at it, but still, it should last. Those big box ones would have lasted, would have been right off and hit me in the head. That one,
yeah. I remember headshots. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit in the head.
my name is Fat Ma. Hi, Fat Ma. I'm 22 years old. Oh. Fat Ma's band. I don't know what Fat Ma said.
Oh.
Yeah, I got trolls tonight. I noticed some people will be banned, and I'd be like, what'd they say? Do you know NBA questions? Probably not. I never hear about you watching NBA.
I know a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I mean, it's been a long time, and
GoFundMe. Oh.
A lot of thoughts.
I heard there was a debate last night. I didn't even watch it. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I think it was because I heard it was with my governor. It was in the local. Like, oh, my governor did it. I didn't see that. I don't.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about it all anyway.
I don't follow the news enough. Do you ever listen to that Joe Rogan podcast?
I would.
Because Terry is a top 5% listener on, what's it called? Spotify's. And I was like, congratulations. I don't know. I don't have that. But he drives, and so he probably has it on, you know. He's definitely top 5% here. You're all a top 5%.
I don't know what you call it. YouTube. They got.
We should ask.
Compilations and stuff.
We should ask Terry what's like all the hot podcasts. He probably listens to all this true crimes.
I guess so.
I thought he just listened to women hating ones. I appreciate your last one. No, because like Daryl, I know listens to a lot of audiobooks. He probably listens to podcasts too. I don't know. He listens to a lot of stuff.
I'm not clear about those women hating groups that be telling them about themselves and all that. I mean, I think these got to be a better way of discussing things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They laying there hard on each other. I don't know. I'm not into that energy.
The only one I know is Andrew Tate's. I think that Terry had said before. I don't know the other one. What are they called? Man blogs?
I tell you what I heard from Joe Rogan about Andrew Tate. He according to him, he saw Tate in a club sniffing cocaine, and it's been a while. I forget how the story went, but it ended up some situation in the bathroom happened. I don't know. It was. I guess all in the nutshell, he was saying that MJ Tate was a mess, and he lied about something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to hear it from
That was one of those clips I saw.
Fresh and Fit. Either one. Okay. So Fresh podcast? Is that on Spotify? Fresh podcast. Spotify. Let's see. Fresh Air. Is that what it's called? From National Public Radio. Won the Peabody Award-winning weekday magazine of contemporary arts and issues. This one? Fresh Air? That's what you listen to? PBS. Well, that's NPR. NPR, they have some good programs. Fresh Era. Fresh N Fit. I didn't know there was a debate.
I didn't know there was enough. I didn't know either. I've been missing out on news that time.
I don't listen. You asked for a woman hating. Oh, that's what came to your mind.
Stella.
Yeah.
Baby doll.
Yeah.
I have a mod that.
All right, say something in chat, and I'll mod you. I don't know how you lost him.
This just came out. It's just a word. I don't know.
Glickman? Oh, yeah, you're not the modded Glickman, are you?
It was glitches.
There you go. Okay, look what I found. Oh, wait, I can't play it here. All right, let me do here. Do you feel better? Do you feel relieved? Victory?
Let me see.
John, you better let us know when you get home.
I don't see it.
No, but I just moderated you. What? Add as a moderator. Save. Jerry is now a standard moderator for your channel. Yeah, that's what you said last time.
You know what? Maybe it's sometimes it
I wonder if you click something to like not accept possible moderation on your channel, like you don't want to be a moderator or something.
I don't recall.
Bring more Glickmans. See if you're a moderator now.
That's my
I found Andrew Tate on Fresh and Fit. Okay.
Let's keep this nice and concise. Really one mic at a time. One mic at a time. You asked, why do we not have best friends?
What am I watching?
No, it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless to have a female friend because women get all the benefits of having platonic male friends. The man gets nothing. And do you want to break that down a little bit about the stupidity of having female friends?
Really?
From a holistic perspective, sure. From a holistic perspective.
You don't want like a female perspective or anything?
No. I'll just tell you why. Personally,
You ask the men.
I have zero female friends.
Okay.
That does not mean I'm not polite to women. Doesn't mean I'm not a female.
What? I'm so shocked. He doesn't have female friends? What?
All of you and say hello.
Is he wearing his sunglasses?
Hello to you, etc. But the idea of having a female friend, someone I hang out with
I
often,
can't see.
who
It
is
looks
my
like a
friend
bunch of
and we're
shiny
purely
aliens
platonic,
from here.
is garbage. It's garbage because as a man, I'm spending 99% of my energy finding a sexual partner, and any partner of mine.
Okay, but didn't he also say that if a man is a lady, like if they're dressed like a lady, then they're more of a lady than a man who's dressed. No, they're more than a lady than a man that's dressed like a man. Like, hold on. So maybe he would be friends if you were a manly looking woman. You know what I mean?
Possibly.
Oh.
I saw him doing a dance when some dude was like weightlifting in the back in the drive-thru.
I was weightlifting with my nipples last night.
Oh yes, I did. I see that. That goes back to you saying who would win in the arm wrestling contest.
Titty wrestling. Why are you not modded still? This is so weird.
Because they trying to get me banned. I don't know. When we're forced together, we're a threat.
You felt bad because of last week, but I'm really trying not to show any more walrus sex this week. And I think it's gonna work.
Ignore the construction. I'm rebuilding my mansion. You'll see when it's done. We'll do an episode of Cribs. I had to get this area here. I bought my neighbor's house. I had to construct a specific area for the Bugatti. Anyway, that's all going to be lit up and shit. Bugatti logos. You broke boys.
Aw, you can't get a shirt that
I
fits.
recently posted a question on Twitter.
Poor thing.
Asking, would you rather have sex with a transsexual,
You have to
which is a
sew those
legitimate
buttons,
or a woman, which is a legitimate one? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else. But they're not actually thinking about the question. I am so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question. When I say a 1 and a 10, I mean Megan Fox with a dick. That's the tranny.
Okay, but she
or
can.
Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Can she be your friend, but
That's
Hulk
the girl.
can't?
This is the question I'm asking. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan? So you're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number 1, didn't it? You're going to fuck Hulk Hogan. Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay.
I mean, your shirt looks pretty gay to me.
Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick.
I'm not European, though.
Scoot it out the way. I'm still Megan Fox.
Like,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
only have one button.
Get your hand around her neck. Mess her up. You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's going to mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world we now live in. What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum, isn't it? Because if you're going to sit here and go, oh, no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick, I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy. So which one is it?
Well, I think it's gay to suck his dick.
I'm rebuilding my mansion. We'll see when it's done. We'll do an episode of Cribs.
He's saying bang, but okay.
I think it's gay to do anything sexual to a man.
But
as a man doing anything sexual to a man.
If some drag queen dressed as Megan Fox, you were sucking their dick. I mean, that's gay, right? I don't know. But anyway, does that mean you can be friends with that one and not the other? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, speaking of Hulk Hogan, look what I got. I got a shirt in my lot. Look at. I was thinking of wearing this one tonight, but I don't think that Hulk Hogan would have sex with him. I feel like Hulk Hogan kick his ass. I'm watching the We're more style. Terry, you can find clothes that fit. They got his shirt was like this, like with a little button. Like, you know what? That's gay. Like, you know what's gay? Your whole thing there.
Hey, yo, do you remember
1988. Oh my God.
going back to the glue in the hair thing? I heard Hogan glued the back of his hair.
He glued his hair?
So the back of his hair so it can look longer.
It has to be weird for men to lose their hair. I mean, for women too, if they lose their hair, you know? But your hair is like, you know, your identity. You know, you ever see like those like famous people icons? Just take out the women, even the men. And if you look at it with like no like real clarity, just like some details, the hair would be like a part of it, you know? And I feel like it's gotta be weird to like, but a lot of times you can still be iconic and known for not having any hair. Or yeah, I just like, I guess maybe that is the thing.
They're doing research on hair loss.
Women have to get breast implants, but men get like Elon Musk, I think they said that he has hair implants on his head. Started to lose her hair at 13. Yeah, but some people, they get gray hair when they're like 8 years old, 12 years old. Like Taylor Hicks, it was like all gray.
I was getting gray hair at like 7 years old.
It just happens. 7 years old? I think sometimes it can happen from being scared.
School stressed the hell out of me.
Oh my God, Bob was sleeping.
Hey, Bob.
I know that there's like that famous picture of Elon with, he was like bald, and then now he has more hair. But I think I don't know with the male hair implants and female too. Does it have to be replaced? Do you have to like get it updated?
No.
I mean, because you can't just implant like a whole new scalp, right? Aren't you like sewing it in like?
As a matter of fact, I think there's like a secret that there is.
Okay, like here. Yeah, I don't think he just like grew it back.
They're increasing into your scalp and keep your hair from growing. And it weakens your hair. And they came up with they're coming up with products that make that get into your pores to clean out the oil and dirt and oil that forms naturally.
But like, what do you think? Like, do you think it looks bad to not have the hair, or do you think that we just like, if you're a CEO, you feel like you have to do that because it makes you look like you're a better CEO or something? Like, people will buy more Teslas if you have more hair. Here, let's need upkeep. He looks better with the hair.
Probably for some people, I guess they think. I guess it's up. I guess it's just up to the person who whether they want to deal with the buy more hair or.
What do you think? These are like before and afters of hair transplants. Like, you really think it looks that much better after? Like this? I can't tell the difference. Maybe it's because nowadays people like obsess
Maybe
over all the little details because of their iPhone pictures or whatever, you know?
I don't know. I mean, I heard
Look at this
some
one.
people say-
Look at this one. Is this guy obsessed with his looks or what? But then again, you know, I don't know. Like, he's in the business, he gets endorsements. Like, you gotta whatever they're asking for with the companies, right? What does he sell? Watches?
Probably.
Even had an appointment with a surgeon.
But
You
that's
did?
like-
And, you know, I think that one day people will look back, like with females and like with all this plastic surgery, and they look back at the previous self, and I don't think they'll find like it were so bad. And sometimes I think when they do find that, it's really sad because it's like you turn to like go over the top hating your past self just so you can accept, you know, your current self. And I don't think like I don't know. I just think that a lot of times I look at celebrity before and afters, and there was nothing wrong with them before. You know, like if you're being like fair. The other thing is like I saw on Hulu they have this show called Faraway Downs, which I guess is like Australia, the movie Australia, but like extended. And I thought to myself, oh, if this just came out, if this is Nicole Kidman, and it's based on like the early 1900s or something, people wouldn't be having that much Botox. You know, their face wouldn't have all those procedures. You know, a lot of those injections weren't around yet. So I think if you're an actor, it doesn't make sense why they would have so much. I mean, yeah, you could play a modern woman. They might have that. But if you want more different roles, like there's something, you know, it's like when those old shows, they used to say like on the Tudors that the women had like, they were nude and had like these breast implants. And they're like, they wouldn't have that back then. They wouldn't have that. Like, so I don't know if they care about historical accuracy, but have you considered getting Botox or Terry? You'd be like, you can't.
No.
I had a bad dream that I got injected with Botox. I'm being serious. It was this week. It was like a few days ago. And it was a nightmare. I was so upset because it made me like, it was like injected into my eye while I was sleeping. And so I was like blind in one eye and like I couldn't open it either. And like my face was all like deformed. And I was like, what the hell? And they were like, it was free. So what? I don't want this.
What, like somebody just snuck up on you or something?
Yeah. So I think I have like a fear of Botox.
Or just needles altogether?
Well, I mean, I think that like beauty things historically have been not totally safe. Like there was once this beauty product that was made for women to poison their husbands with. There was they used to put lead in the face paint. Like, so a lot of these procedures historically you find out were actually very dangerous. So I think you come to find out with some of these things that, especially anything not in moderation, is going to be the potential to be dangerous.
Yeah.
David Beckham. I'm just saying, guys, it's okay to love yourself and the hair that you have.
Moral of the story. Yeah.
I've seen that movie. What movie?
I mean, I shaved my hair bald.
I feel like if you really had what they call that fuck you money, that FU money, then like Elon, if he had that, it will be enough to have FU money that you don't have to care what your hair looks like at all. Right? Like what you look like to people. Because like how are they going to affect you? But I guess you don't really have it as long as you're held somewhere to them. You're tethered to like how they keep supporting you, which is like any business, I guess, but certainly like a Twitter or something like that. Elon has to fuck everybody, man. No, you know what I mean? Like going to the Oscars in like a dress from Target or something plain. Because then it's like you don't care. You don't have to impress the people, you know? I mean, yeah, they'll say like, well, you do it for the show respect. But at the same time, it's like you can look respectful in a nice dress.
I'll probably go to the Oscars wearing my uniform.
What does your uniform look like? Can I see?
Well, right now we're in the cleaner. I'll describe it.
Okay, but Joe, do you feel with your bald head that you can't get tattoos because you might look too scary? Like it's enough to have a bald head or tattoos. But if you have both, you look like you're going to kick someone's ass. You know what I mean? I don't mean like a racist prison gang. Just, well, run-of-the-mill prison gangs are divided racially. Okay. So not a regular prison gang. But just like, you know, not racist tattoos. But still, you don't want to be, like, you don't want to frighten everyone. If you like the dress, who cares what it costs? Well, I mean, there are things like that, the Met, that events where I think they take it personally if you're not like somewhat showing like this event is worth putting effort into, you know? Like, yeah, I guess going to someone's wedding could be like that. But I'm just trying to think, what would be the signs for FU money? What would be? And I think that not having to do hair plugs, it's got to be one of them. But you never really, maybe there's never really no such thing because it's like people will target you anyway. You know, the secret to success is really to keep it a secret.
I thought about that, yeah. I thought about something like that.
I mean, if you can.
I mean, you just show yourself out there, and then next thing you know, a whole crowd is all over. A whole crowd is, you know, standing around your house, asking for stuff.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't like to be known. Like when they win the lottery, some states you have to.
Yeah.
Because you get people asking for money, you get people suing you, you'll get people claiming they're your long lost relatives, and you get a lot of sad stories. You know, everyone who has a sick relative, a kid that has cancer, what you got to do is establish a charity that can go over those things, you know, because you do want to give it away, but he wants to be like not scammed. Yeah, because everybody will try it. They'll try it and say, they could be someone that doesn't have a kid, but their 9 kids all have cancer, you know? So I think that's one reason people want to keep it a little secret. But what I mean about keeping your success a secret is also people will try to copy what they can. They will try to take whatever trade secret or whatever edge they think you might have. They're always looking to compete with you if they see you as that. And also, yeah, you can be a target, obviously, like you said, for anything around your house, but also I was going to say, well, FU money, I was going to say is you don't need to have a nice car, or okay, you can have a nice car, but it looks kind of like, I don't know, it's like like the dog car from Dumb and Dumber or something. But then I was gonna say, well, but then being people knowing that that's your car and you're Elon Musk and you're driving that dog car, they still will target you. And it's like, which brings me back to, you can't really have FU money and say FU. You have to like really subtly, quietly, I guess.
They'll try to make it a trend out of.
I have FU pantyhose, so so I have to keep it a secret. I can't just flash. They have representative come. So, you could, yeah, but you can keep it a secret here, even from your bank. Well, I really mean any success, like any business. If you're doing well, even in your own way, your own right, like if in your job, maybe you have like a thing like you're good at, kind of having secrets can be, I think, the secret to success, or having connections or some type of a way, a method, something there that they can't steal under the radar helps, a secret sauce, if you will, because people will target you. And it could be anything. It could be people have that with reselling, like you want to resell makeup, and you don't want to give away if you have a connection to get it, no one's going to tell you that just because you can take it from them. So keeping that all a secret, how you get that is the secret to success. Yeah. Telling people, then you're not going to be successful, I guess.
Having your name on whatever entertainment, whatever that you're selling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you have to sell it.
And put it in that, like, show your face on camera.
Yeah, Elon's face he's the face of a lot of these companies, but I guess it must have worked to his advantage at some point. Maybe even still. I mean, I don't know how he got to be.
Maybe just a certain time. But
I'm sure he has some secrets, though, in his, I would hope, in handling things, because that would help. Not everything when you're publicly traded, but
I guess it will probably be kind of hard to be and not be a public figure behind your product.
Oh, most billionaires, you don't even know who they are. Yeah. There's like thousands of them, right? But you can name a few, right? You can name the ones that are, you might be like Donald Trump, but yeah. A lot of them, most of them, you could see them one down the street. When they like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it seems like the media is trying to look for them, trying to put them out there. Seems like it, I think.
Oh yeah, for whatever will get the clicks. I think that's what the media wants. Is just get the eyeballs, because you have to think whatever business someone or something is in, they are in a business. Like YouTube. It's funny with the YouTube because they're they don't want you to like block the ads, or they try to get as much out of each like viewer, like with me not being a partner. You can ban me, but then also if people want to watch me, even though there's no money going on, they might lead to other people they want you to watch that do make money on here or whatever. But you have to think from the business mind too, of like, well, like that, like I don't have TikTok obviously, but I know they have like different features, like their short videos, and now YouTube wants to do that, right? Well, I hear like on beauty forums that there's, I bought this on TikTok shop. So I think they're shopping on there now, and I bet YouTube will have a YouTube shop I bet they'll do like whatever TikTok is doing because you're a business and they want to. You
Yeah,
can't keep it a secret, right? So they'll take some of that if they feel there's money to be made there in any real way. And they're not going to want you to block that for if it's an ad for whatever that is. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how it is on there, but I'm 100 here. Oh, I should see if John's back yet. John, are you back yet? Write in the chat if you are. Because usually, like a little after 8.
Still don't have a mod.
Oh, Glickmans. I don't know why this is happening.
Gary Glickman don't have a mod.
It says right here, Jerry is now a standard moderator for your channel.
And I guess they just, I know what it is. I'm probably, my tool is probably invisible. That's probably what it is.
Invisible to, you know what? And that's the secret to your success. Is that you're a visible mod. It's a secret mod.
I wonder if ninjas out there. I wonder if there's actual ninjas out there that are billionaires. And
What?
because they're ninja, they don't show themselves. Don't pay me no mind. I'm just. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it'll show up on the next show or something.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't take it away. I wouldn't. I'm sorry.
It'll be another person. It'll be like one of I guess I just hang tight until I get mine back.
You've been having glitches with your phone this week too, right? Like during the show yesterday and stuff. Be like the sound was out or the picture was going out. So I wonder if it's the YouTube app or something on your. I mean, it's obviously on mine too because I don't see it on my screen with the. But if something got clicked,
it could be the internet. Cause let's say on your OnlyFans, I would notice some I would notice missing letters to your OnlyFans site, and then I have to reboot it all over again to get it all back.
Letters like the CAPTCHA. No, they do like how many like pick the tires or the bicycles.
The glitches were like there'll be like missing letters to the title or the sentences or whatever. And then I just have to reboot it again and to get it all back.
So are you going to be on the show tomorrow? Because I want to read the book that you sent me again.
Absolutely. That's right now. That's probably the best. That's probably the best. The best part that doesn't get glitched.
Yay! I want to see if John's back. So I catch him before he goes, I'm going to bed. But I love you.
I love you too. Thank you.
We need to get him his mom back. Okay. John, you better call. John, can you? Oh, it could be out later. I would think he'd be back by now, though. If he was at 6:44, it's 9:44. So now would be like 11:14. Why would he be out this late? You know? Let me see. Let's see. Whining and dining. He does like music. They play sometimes. I think this is him, right? But I don't want to call if he's not home. But he always watches his back, so it's like, let me talk to him in the future when he's watching this. Future John. Tisk tisk. I'm so ashamed of you. Here you are holding up the show. I waited a special time for you. I prepared. Where are you? Where are you? Of course, like, what if he like sprained his ankle and is in the hospital? Okay, if you're there, I'm sorry. I'll see him. See you when I get home. You're the queen of the show. See, normally he likes to go to bed by 8, but he'll stay up a little later to call. So I feel like about this time he should be home. It's possible his phone's not working, but he recently got it fixed. I'm gonna call him. He could be like, I'm trying to get through. You never know. In case I have the wrong number. Just ringing. Voicemail. No, he would have said goodnight. He always says goodnight. If he could, he would say goodnight. John, I know. I could just give him another few minutes. And then, yeah. If he doesn't call, he doesn't call, but I'll give him a few minutes. So do you want to ask me something? Just dial a random number. And hope can you do that? I don't think that's very nice. Like, oh my god, just the idea of doing that is triggering my social anxiety. Like that somebody will get mad and be like, what the hell is this? Is that what people used to do back in the day? You know, on a Friday night, places can be open later. Even like if you just got there for dinner, 6:44. Like I could see it being, getting served, taking a while. I could see that. I was like, sure he was gonna call tonight, so. It's a lyric from a Bloodhound Gang song. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at this. Oh, this is from Dwight. I think. No? No, it's not. I don't think so. I thought it was Dwight because it was like, oh, I made this today, but I don't think it's Dwight. Dwight, did you send me this bread? It looks good. Whoever sent this. Oh, who would make bread? I thought I saw Dwight last night. Nice bread, good. I don't know what it is. I didn't want it to be like, I'll get off. And then like a minute later, he'll come on and be like, oh, I just got home. Is it too late? But he'll be going to bed soon anyway, so we'll just have to do our Jets trivia next time. But I didn't want to spoil for him. I didn't want him to have time to like study because I found really good questions for him. I thought that would be fun. What? Blocked on this channel. Oh, you think he might be blocked? I see him right here. Yeah, he goes right me on OnlyFans today. Like, Dwight, do you want to call? Do you know anything about the Jets? Do you want to call and do Jets trivia? Feel free. I feel like Dirt Nation should call too because he knows sports, but his mom doesn't like him talking about the Jets while she's home. Terry wouldn't know. It'll be the Patriots, but I'll have to take a shower. I think I'm gonna make a burger for dinner, like a frozen Bubba burger. And then what are we gonna watch tonight? Any new Christmas movies? I was looking for a movie last night. I couldn't find anything. Ended up going to bed pretty early. I went to bed. I was watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and then Miami on Peacock, and then I fell asleep. Hello?
Hey.
Hi, it's Dwight. Are you blocked?
Blocked? No.
Yeah, I think they were wondering in the chat, like, where's Dwight? Did he get blocked?
Well, yeah, I was typing. You didn't see what I typed. I typed, yes, I did make that bread today.
No, I didn't see that. What the hell is wrong with my chat?
Then I must be blocked then.
That's a good looking bread.
Yeah, I made it today. Hey, Bono. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? How's everybody?
See, I don't know what happened why you couldn't be in the chat.
Yeah, I typed, yes, I did make the bread.
Okay, so I'll ask you a few Jets trivias, and you'll be our Jets stand-in.
I know the old Jets, but I don't know anything about the new young guys.
Okay. In January 1969, the New York Jets defeated the Baltimore Colts 16-7 to win Super Bowl 3. But what would that be 3 or 30? I.
That was Joe Namath, the quarterback.
In which stadium was the game played? The Rose Bowl, the Los Angeles Coliseum, the Cotton Bowl, or the Orange Bowl?
Oh. The Rose Bowl?
The Orange Bowl. I wonder if John would know that.
Was Joe Namath the quarterback that game?
I don't know. Jets management did not listen to their fans in 1995 and took tight end Kyle Brady with the 9th overall selection. Which player did the fans want the Jets to select instead? Warren Sapp, Ty Law, Derek Brooks, or Cordell Stewart?
Derek Brooks.
Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp. Oh, shit. Well, I think Warren Sapp, what was he? I forget what position. Was he a running back, or was he? He was an offensive lineman, wasn't he?
What kicker kicked 3 field goals for the Jets in Super Bowl? Again, it's the Roman numeral 3, so that would be 3. Would it be? What would that be? 3? It doesn't give multiple choice. You just have to know that if it's Jim Turner.
Say that again now?
Jim Turner.
Jim Turner.
All right, let's do a different quiz. This might be better. Brett Favre was given what jersey number by the New York Jets? Number 4, number 51, number 22, or number 8?
Number 8?
Number 4. Who is the general manager of the 2022 New York Jets? Joe Douglas, Brian Friedman, Joe Philbin, Christopher Johnson.
I have no idea.
Joe Douglas. I feel like I should be shaming John for not getting these, not you. No, what is the name of the New York Jets professional cheerleading squad? The Jet Jumpers, the Jets Flight Crew, High Flying Crew, or Jets Flying Crew?
Jets Flying Crew.
Jets Flight Crew. Close. What number uniform does quarterback Zach Wilson wear for the Jets? Number 2, number 12, number 4, or number 6?
12.
2. I feel like
I'm striking out big time.
Yeah, I feel like if you're, let me see. Okay, what were the New York Jets originally called? Flyers, Pros, Bulldogs, or Titans? You said you knew old school, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I've never heard none of those names, so that was before my time.
The Titans. The team was founded in 1959 as the Titans of New York, an original member of the American Football League. What quarterback led the Jets to victory in Super Bowl? Let me see.
The only one I know is Joe Namath.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see. It's Johnny Unitas. It was.
Oh, Johnny Unitas. Was that? That was before Joe Namath, I think.
Oh, this looks like a good quiz. Facts of the 1970s. Okay, you might know these ones better. Who was the singer of iconic song "I Will Survive"? Aretha Franklin, Gloria Gaynor, Diana Ross, or Kate Bush?
Gloria Gaynor.
Well, have you ever sang that song? I will survive.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that song. I will survive.
This one is too easy. What company? And they're like, what company was launched in 1975? Facebook? No. Name the 38th president who took office after the Watergate scandal. Gerald Ford, Barack Obama, George Bush, Barack Obama. Oh my God. Who made this quiz?
Who was it?
Yes. Well, these are too easy. Who directed Jaws? Everybody knows that. Like Jack Nicholson. Even if, like, and you have to make, like, similar guesses, like similar ones. That's what got, like, Arthur tripped up, is because it, like, could be the other one. You can't be like, Barack Obama, your Aunt Sally. Like, no. This doesn't. It's like, get some real tough 70s ones, and I feel like those would be good ones for John. And you know what would be good for Terry would be like Joe Rogan trivia. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you know about Joe Rogan? He used to play some kind of sport.
About who? What's his name?
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. No, not really.
And then he did like a show where people like ate worms and stuff. Okay, okay. 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 Where or when was Rogan born? Do you know, Terry? That'd be August 11th, 1967. Where was he born? Do you have a guess?
I don't have a clue.
That would be Newark, New Jersey.
Jersey? From New Jersey?
His father, Joseph, is a former what? That would be police officer in Newark.
Huh.
They should give like. Okay. From ages 7 to 11, he lived where? San Francisco, California. At age 14, he took what? Karate. Like every 14-year-old, the karate. Oh, here we go. Here's a quiz of how well have you been listening to the Joe Rogan Experience? This is from 2020, though. Like, which political commentator said they didn't believe in climate change? Jimmy Dore, Candace Owens, Matt Taibbi, Andrew Doyle. Who are these people? I feel like Terry should know that if he's a 5%, top 5%, yeah. Who cares? Well, you would know facts about birds, about baking, about music? It's like Motown, doo-wop. You like that kind of thing?
Well, yeah, more Motown. Yeah.
So how's your bread taste?
Oh, it's excellent.
You got some nice warm butter?
Yeah, I spread butter on there when it was fresh out of the oven. I put some butter on it.
How does it compare homemade bread?
Say that again?
How does it compare homemade bread to at the store? Is it like a lot better?
Oh, it tastes just as good, if not better. The only difference is you have to kind of eat it like within the day or two because it doesn't have any preservatives in it. So,
but isn't it empowering? You made your own bread. You're like, look at this. I did this.
well, to be honest with you, the first loaf that I made, so I'm kind of new to kneading and making my own dough. So the first loaf I made, I didn't particularly care for it because I didn't get a really good rise with the yeast. So I had that one I sent you the picture. That was the second loaf. So I was literally in the kitchen figuring trying to bake.
It's all about chemistry, like the book.
Yeah, baking is chemistry. Yeah.
Well, at least you know what's in it, because you made it yourself.
Yeah.
And it's fresher, because you just made it.
Oh, it's super fresh, yeah. Can't go wrong with making your own bread,
That's old school. Our ancestors have been doing that since thousands of years.
How many ingredients do you think it took to make that bread?
Yeast, baking soda,
No.
water,
Water.
flour,
Yes. Flour, yes.
oil,
No.
butter.
So
You need a binder.
It was four. It was flour, water, yeast, and salt.
Salt. That's it?
Yeah. That's it. To make your own bread.
Flour, water, yeast. Where'd you get the yeast?
The yeast is what causes the dough to rise.
Did you make it yourself?
The yeast you buy from the store.
Someone is
there are three different levels.
Someone is selling beer with her kitty yeast. Oh! Whoa, what? Oh my god, Terry. Why must you pepper in useless information? That's terrorism of my chat. Ugh. Some of us were gonna have dinner in a minute.
So there are three different leavening agents, which leavening agents is what makes cookies and everything you bake rise. So there's baking soda, there's baking powder, and there's yeast.
So you can do it with your bodily fluids, like if you put your jism in it, if you put this in your bread.
If you put your jism in it, it'll make it nice and soft.
How do you know that? That's the fifth ingredient. Fun facts. I'm gonna find more quizzes for you guys next time. Well, I still have no word from John, so I just hope he's okay. I hope he's out having fun. He makes it home okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
I always worry about him. I always worry about you guys. But I need to take a shower. I need to wash off my makeup.
Okay.
If you have something to watch, let me know. I gotta just go surfing the apps.
You good. I like
What? I feel like HBO should have a new movie at this point. Where are the new movies?
I like the documentaries that you're good at.
Yeah?
Finding documentaries.
Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can find a documentary.
But yeah, I mean, like this time of year, of course, you got all the holiday movies that are coming on now.
You know what though? I think that the truth is that I think that the truth is that I'm the type of person that I like avoid like the pain, and like my mom passing away. I think that this year my way of like avoiding feeling it so much is avoiding the holidays, like to the extent I used to. Like this year is the first year I didn't make a turkey, and I don't think it's a coincidence. I know that when I went in the store, I started like crying and saying like I could never ask my mom for a recipe ever again. Whatever, all those years she was always like annoying with like, oh, I have a recipe for cookies or write this down, and now I could never do that again. And I remember looking at the butterball, the different ones, and thinking, I can't decide right now. I can't do it. And then after that,
thank you, Bob.
And then after that, I didn't end up going back or ordering one. So Thanksgiving came and went, and it was like, well, I didn't have to do it. Like I didn't have to face that. And then this year, every time I go in the garage to look for like the base of the tree, put the tree together, the bulbs, the whole idea of it, I feel like I try to avoid it. And now it's already December, and this is the first year like I don't have it up like early, and I think maybe that's my way of getting through this first year without my mom, is like trying to avoid it, even though I know it's happening. I know the life is happening, holidays are happening, but in my comfort, because then I don't have to feel why this year is different. Like when Christmas rolls around, calling my mom and
make it like a regular day. Like don't you don't have to, just kind of, it's like another day. This year you don't have that spirit. Don't force it. You don't have to force it.
Look who just got home. Hi, just got home. Been a long day. Had the music blasting to keep alert while driving. Oh, see, he's tired. Poor thing. Good night. Love you.
He's okay?
Yes, he's okay.
Well, that's good.
I told you he would say good night. Even when he's tired, he would say good night.
So he doesn't want to call.
Well, he's too tired. He doesn't want to fail at Just Trivia. But anyway, I don't even know if I'll do a tree this year, but I kind of want to. I kind of want to set it up outside tomorrow. Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, you've been doing for the last
just the lights.
Now you've been outside, right?
Yeah, I think it's nice outside because it's cool enough. In the summer, it can be so brutally hot.
Well, so what do you call cool at night there right now? In the 60s?
Well, I don't know, because I feel warmer because of what I'm doing. Like I noticed before the show, I'm a little cool, but then when the show starts, I've been like get hot.
Blood
yeah, I'm moving around and nervous a little bit, a little excited. So, it doesn't feel uncomfortable or anything. So,
well, let me ask, isn't your sister?
Of course, you wouldn't want the tree to blow in the pool. What?
Isn't your sister going to be there for Christmas?
Yeah, she should be coming.
So
this month,
you guys gonna have to do something, right?
I don't know, because it's her first Christmas without my mom too. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, look, get your. You don't drink wine, do you?
No. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, get a bottle.
My doctor asked me that. Do you drink? No.
Yeah. Well,
I'm probably gonna need to do my blood test this week. Good. I should probably just go on Monday. I should probably just do it,
And do what on Monday?
The blood test, and then pee for 24 hours.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a lot of blood. I think it'll probably be 7 vials, and I hate that. I hate that.
7?
6 or 7, what? I think she said it might be a lot because
really?
She wants the test as everything. But I'm just
7 vials, you're gonna have to take a nap there.
She said, I'm once it's in, But...
So when do you have to?
So I could have gone today, but then I didn't want to. You know what I should do? I should take a day and treat myself after that.
You should.
I'll get a nice coffee, or I would say go pick up packages from Daryl when they come, but then maybe my arm won't want to lift that much. Because he's sending a lot.
Well, they only stick that needle in you one time, and they just pop.
And Daryl has been like on my phone. Like I see him here. He sent me like some messages during the show, but then in the chat I haven't seen him at all. So I don't know if that's another glitch. Like he might have been typing like you and I couldn't see it. Like a you know. Hopefully it'll be working on Sunday.
So has it been like that for me the last several days? Because I know I've been.
I thought I saw you yesterday, the day before, but it was only tonight that I didn't see.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to check in tomorrow and be or Sunday.
Because I was coming the last few days. I come in the chat and say hello everyone, and it seems like I maybe know you couldn't see what I was typing or something. I don't know. But anyways.
Yeah. Well, tonight was a lot of fun. Thank you for being a trooper with the questions and Arthur.
Yeah,
I knew he would. I knew he would.
I failed that big time. I'm sorry. I'm not a tribute.
And Cherry is so sweet. Yeah, I love all of my lovely callers. Try this again on Friday. But
so I love the outfit today. What was it, like the orange tights?
They're red, but
Is that right?
they're footloose. Well, I wanted to do something like more Christmassy. Yeah, because I did the green yesterday ish.
And so what?
But they're footless, and so I thought, no, I should put some kind of a sock with it, something funky, you know. And I thought this would pull together with the cum shirt.
What shirt is that?
I got that in that haul.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I got some I didn't show all of the stuff in the haul, but I got some really cute pieces as usual. Like, look at this. Isn't that cute? I got this. Oh, look at this one. It's
Oh, that's pretty.
It's a crochet, but like a vest. You could throw this on like anything and just make it so much cooler. I love the vests. And then anyone out there that crochets,
that is really
you could
beautiful.
Probably knit up one of these.
That actually kind of you kicking it big time. That kind of goes with what you have on.
Yes, I'm kicking it big time. Thank you. Well, let me get some dinner going, but I love you so much. Okay. Thank you for calling. Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Yeah. I didn't want to show you all this stuff, but we should have a Goose Hunter call. We'll do hockey trivia. I'll have to find what that soccer movie is. All right, let's all have a relaxing evening, and we'll have our wonderful date tomorrow.